On a rainy afternoon, an elderly woman named Margaret was walking home from the market when she heard faint meowing from a nearby alley. Curious and concerned, she followed the sound and found a tiny, shivering kitten stuck between two trash bins. The poor thing was drenched and looked scared. Without hesitation, Margaret gently picked up the kitten, wrapping it in her scarf to keep it warm. She decided to take the kitten home, determined to give it the care and shelter it needed. Back at her cozy little cottage, Margaret dried the kitten, fed it warm milk, and made a soft bed near the fireplace. The kitten, now warm and full, curled up in her lap, purring contentedly. Margaret, who lived alone, felt a warmth in her heart that she hadn't felt in years. She decided to keep the kitten, naming it Lucky. Over the next few weeks, Lucky and Margaret formed an unbreakable bond. The kitten followed her everywhere, brightening her days with its playful antics. One evening, Margaret was resting in her armchair when she noticed Lucky behaving strangely. The kitten kept pacing back and forth, meowing loudly and tugging at her skirt. Puzzled, Margaret followed Lucky, who led her toward the kitchen. Suddenly, Margaret smelled smoke. She realized her stove had caught fire. Panicked but quick to act, she grabbed a fire extinguisher and put out the small blaze before it could spread. Thanks to Lucky's alertness, Margaret avoided a dangerous disaster. Grateful for Lucky's sharp instincts, Margaret hugged the kitten tightly, knowing it had saved her life. From that day on, the two were inseparable. The little kitten had repaid her kindness in the most unexpected and heroic way. Margaret often thought about how she had saved Lucky that rainy day, but in truth, it was Lucky who had saved her in return. Their bond grew stronger, a reminder that love and kindness always come full circle.